Whatnot is the proud sponsor of today's video. Hello everybody, Silverpicker here, and today's video is a bonus video. Yes, it fell right into your laps, right out of thin air, and it was indeed a welcome surprise, right? Well, that's just like the topic of today's video, which is Whatnot drops, an incredibly welcome surprise. Now, what are Whatnot drops? Well, actually, let me back up a second and tell you what is Whatnot first, and then we'll get to the drops. Well, Whatnot is an incredible live video auction platform in which bidders and sellers can interact in real time. It is so cool, and I am both a seller and I'm a little bit addicted as a buyer as well. So I do monthly coin, bullion, and currency auctions where I sell large parts of my own collection, and I do tons of giveaways. I give away literally $300 worth of coins, silver, gold, all sorts of cool stuff every single auction. But I also am a buyer. Not only do I buy coins, but I'm also a collector of Magic the Gathering cards, and they have an incredible selection of Magic the Gathering sellers as well, so I buy there. And if you are a collector of basically anything, they have everything from A to Z to whatnot, right? If you're a sneakerhead, they've got an incredible selection of sneaker sellers, they've got art, they've got trading cards, they've got sports cards, really everything that you could possibly want to collect, you can get it on there and you can get incredible deals. Now, in addition to just getting access to the platform and doing Whatnot drops and all sorts of other cool features that they roll out on a regular basis, well, if you want to get in on that, you got to download the app and create an account. The account is free, but if you use my link, that's right, I'm a YouTuber, so I got a link for you guys. If you use my link, it's whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker. Not only do you get access to the platform for free and get access to all the drops, but you get $10 in free Whatnot credit. That means you can buy, if something costs less than 10 bucks, boom, you got it for free. If something costs more than 10 bucks, boom, you've got a $10 off coupon. It is incredible. So whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, the link's below. Definitely sign up, get your 10 bucks free. You could get like a free Washington silver quarter and a dime on top of it for free, basically, if you use my link. So not only do you get 10 bucks, but you scratch my back too, and I get $10. So it's win-win for sure. So the platform is incredible, and you've seen me do auctions, you've seen me talk about it in all my videos. They're a sponsor, of course, and it is really absolutely incredible. But they've added another incredible section, which is, of course, Whatnot drops, and that's what we're going to talk about now. Whatnot drops are basically the opportunity to get a highly rare, highly coveted collectible item for free or at a massive discount. And the drops come randomly. You don't know when they're going to be doing it, but essentially you'll get a notification in your app that says Whatnot drop open, right? And you'll go into it and you'll see what it is. Now, for example, I'm looking here at the past Whatnot drops, right? They last for a very limited time, maybe a day, maybe sometimes even a few hours, right? And they did, before Christmas and New Year's, they did all the Power 9, which are the 9 most powerful and valuable Magic the Gathering cards. So they gave away 1 per day leading up to Christmas, and that's like literally like $100,000 worth of cards. 9 cards worth like $100,000. They also did really cool Louis Vuitton backpacks. They did some other collectible sneakers. I'm just looking through, there's so much stuff. Video games like graded comics, graded Atari games. They even literally gave away a trip to outer space on Blue Origin. Literally giving away a trip to outer space. But one of the first few drops they ever did was they did 3 different art products. One was a Cause companion set of 10. One was a Keith Haring print, and the other was a Jeff Koons balloon dog. But here's the kicker. So those basically, if you were one of 100 people to get selected to be part of the drop, right? So you could get a couple of extra entries by sharing on social media, which I did, and basically you could be one of 100 to receive one of these items. However, here's the kicker. For example, with the Jeff Koons balloon dog, it's a very famous artist with a very famous piece. 99 of them are replicas. 1 is an original worth $40,000. So there's like 2 levels to this sort of like drop lottery, right? You can get selected to actually get something, and then within that you can get lucky and get a $40,000 art piece. I have entered every single drop that they have done so far, and again, even though they're a sponsor, that has nothing to do with this. I don't get any special preference or anything like that, but I did indeed get selected for the Jeff Koons balloon dog drop, and that is super, super cool, and I have it right here. Now, I received it, and it is much smaller than I expected. I think I paid 30 bucks for it, but they actually sent a $10 refund. So I think that they actually lowered the price from 35 bucks to 25 bucks, which is pretty awesome. And given that I see all of the Chinese writing on it, I'm pretty sure I got one of the replicas, but we're gonna unbox it anyway, and we're going to see what we got. But how cool would it be if you got the original $40,000 Jeff Koons balloon dog, right? That is super cool. And you definitely don't want to miss out on these because it is possible. Like, I got one. I literally got one. I know I'm sponsored by them. And again, I'm really trying to make it clear. It had nothing to do with the sponsorship. Zero. It's a completely different part of the company. I did it through the app just like everybody else. I shared on social media. I had 4 entries into the drop, and I was one of the lucky winners. And obviously, I'm pretty sure, like I said, this is not the balloon dog that's worth 40 grand, but we're gonna open it up, check it out, and see what it's all about. So let's do that, and then we can talk a little bit more about drops, about Whatnot, and how you can get in on the action. All right, here we go. We've got our Whatnot drop. And you can see it is very small, right? It's the size of my hand. I thought this was gonna be much, much bigger. You can see it says Whatnot drops. That's where it came from. And we have, I know that we have the blue one because that's what it said in the actual drop. I don't like seeing this. This is how it arrived at my door. So it's possible that it's damaged, but I'm hoping not. But let's crack right into it. I'm excited, and I'm pretty happy that I won a drop at all. I mean, hey, I would have rather had the Black Lotus, right? $25,000 card, but Jeff Koons, little dog is still really cool. So, okay, it is nothing left in the box. So it is indeed intact, I believe. Here we go. Oh, looky here. Okay, I thought it was gonna have some assembly required, but I guess not. Okay, cool, it's got some heft. It is actually made out of metal. That is really cool. You can see it has a little hole at the bottom. I'm wondering what that's all about. There's no documentation or anything like that, which is, I'd say, a little bit disappointing. I was hoping that there would be some kind of, literature or explanation, or, if it's some kind of limited edition for Whatnot, I would think maybe that there would be some kind of information about it, but that is actually really, really cool. I like this quite a bit. I am a big fan of modern and contemporary art, and this is a very iconic piece from a very iconic artist. Jeff Koons is famous for these metal, sort of chromed over balloon dogs, and I've actually seen some of them in museums. I actually saw one that was like basically the size of like a barn. It's massive. It's like the size of a horse, bigger than the size of a horse, like the size of an elephant. Really, really cool. So I have to say, I am actually very pleased with this. It is smaller than I expected, and I would have liked a little bit of literature to come with it, but hey, that's a recommendation to Whatnot. This was one of their first drops, so I think they've actually already gotten quite a bit better at it, but this is super, super awesome, and I'm very, very happy to have it, and it will go in a very nice place. I'll have to show you guys where I decide to put it. But anyway, this is absolutely a big win in my book. I mean, I think I paid 20 bucks for it, and not only did I get this, but it was also the chance at getting the $40,000 one. So that was really cool. And all I can say is that I'm going to be entering every single drop that is available on Whatnot, assuming that it's stuff that I'm interested in, right? Like, I like getting free stuff, but I'm not gonna get free stuff that I'm not interested in. But so far, everything has been super, super cool. So I am very pleased with this bad boy over here, and I'm going to put it up right now. All right, so you can see I've got my little TV console here, and I've got a nice little silver dish here. I've got my Nintendo Switch, my record player. I've got a sculpture here, and I think now I've got a place for a new little sculpture. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed entering this Whatnot drop. And again, for those of you who are not yet on Whatnot, you gotta sign up using my code. It's whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker. When you sign up, you get $10 for free in Whatnot credit. And when I scratch your back, you scratch mine, because I also get $10 in Whatnot credit. And you definitely want to check out those drops, because they've got more coming all the time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I've got a lot more awesome videos coming down the pike, so stay tuned, and until then, Silver Picker out. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. I cannot thank you enough. If you're not yet a patron, the links are below, and you should definitely consider signing up because we've got a lot more exclusive content and awesome stuff coming right at you just for the Patreon patrons.